Hello there. Welcome back to another stream with Red Deer. My name is Red Deer. I'm having a time. I'm having a great time. How are you? How are you? Fried my vocal cords at a baseball game earlier today. Got home maybe 2 hours ago. Not bad. We won. Not bad. Opening day. Always nice to attend, especially with family. You know, almost makes you forget about the fact that Nemia hasn't been to the Fortnite shop in how many days now? There's a Twitter account now. Lets me keep track. How many days has it been? Let's go see. Let's see. I liked and reposted my own stream. 70 days. Let's go ahead and verify that. Let's verify. Cosmetics on Fortnite.gg. Yes, there are some nice stuff in the shop. Mortal Kombat, to be precise. Okay, 68 days. It's been 68 days, to be precise. Isn't that wonderful? As of this stream, it has been 68 days. Yes, there are lots of issues plaguing the world. Lots of pressing issues. I count Nemia's absence being one of them. Alright. Perhaps drawing her will summon her to the shop tomorrow. Perhaps not. Perhaps it won't. Perhaps it will. We don't know. We may never know if this works. Or if it doesn't. But anyway, how is everybody today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're all having a pleasant day, evening, afternoon, what have you. If I did this, would it make it seem larger? This. Yes, there is a very specific reason why I'm playing this song. Mume announced her graduation. You'd think I'd be used to this by now. It doesn't get any easier. Sure, You may find yourself not crying at announcements anymore, but I thought maybe when I didn't cry at Fauna's announcement, I thought maybe, you know, I'd grow numb. No. It doesn't get any easier. But all I have to say is, stay strong. Everybody. That's all you can really do. You don't know how much longer you have with your Oshis. Cherish them for as long as you can, while you have them. You never know what might happen to quit. Call it all quits. Even if they say they'll be around forever. No one can be around forever. You know, except for me. Of course. I'll be around forever. Alright, so now we can work on clothes, I think. When I went ahead to make sure that I had retweeted and everything, there were a lot of people who saw the tweet, but, you know, it is what it is. I might get some weirdos here. I didn't really think about it. I just thought maybe I'd give it a funny little stream. A funny little thing that I was thinking. I mean, I thought maybe I'd tweet out something that said a little funny thing I was thinking out loud. And then be done with it. But there are a lot of people that want Nemia back. I wish, this might seem silly, but I really do wish Fortnite was a little more open about why certain skins can't return while others can. I just wish they had that kind of communication with everybody, with the players. But I get it, they don't need to. They're too big to fail. And there really isn't anything else like Fortnite. They don't have to communicate to us about anything, really. The fact that they do it at all, even for little tiny things that are insignificant and don't really matter, that's a miracle in of itself. I get it. Yeah, there are larger things to be worried about, to be upset about. I get it. You know, I understand that. And I agree with it. It's just a tiny thing, you know? Small thing. Other skins from that chapter have already returned. Well, the ones that came out before Nemia. So, what gives? It's taking so long. That's all I have to say, really. Is it a silly little gimmick to get you to click on the stream? Maybe. But it is something I'm feeling deeply and passionately about. So it's not as though it's something hollow that I'm taking advantage of just to get people to watch my streams. It's something I care about. Well, hollow as in cheap and undeserved. Okay, this song's making me sad. How about we use the usual music? Hold on. It's gonna go silent for a bit. There we go. Let's start from the top. There we go. That's better. How's this? Good? Good. I'm happy. Whoever you are, wherever you may be, you're having trouble sleeping. I hope Mr. Red Deer, that's me, can help at least a little bit. If you are tuning in the Western Hemisphere, and you're in like Canada, the United States, Mexico, Brazil, Peru, Argentina, what have you, or anywhere else where it is the middle of the night and you are having a lot of trouble falling asleep and you've somehow stumbled upon this stream, you don't know what a Nemia is, you don't know who this is either, and you don't know who I am or what I am, that's fine. I hope you will feel comfortable, cozy, warm, and I hope that I am able to at least help you relax, help you fall asleep for tomorrow. I hope you don't have work tomorrow. Working on a Saturday was never fun for me. But if you do, you're gonna need to be fully charged. And I hope I can help you with that. At least with some relaxation, if not sleep. Alright. Okay, this song's got my brain juices flowing. Went to a baseball game earlier today. Opening night in the United States. Can't really help you if you don't know what baseball is. Imagine a simpler version of cricket. You know, a version of cricket that's easier to digest for Americans. That's baseball. Basically the same thing. Except the field is not round. The field is a diamond shape, sort of. They also play it in Japan. It's really big in Japan. Actually, baseball's growing quite a bit lately. I think TV viewership for baseball all over the world, except for the United States, has gone up. And the reason why it hasn't gone up in the United States is because ESPN sucks at broadcasting baseball. Actually, you know what? Let me go on a tangent here. I'm gonna go on a mini rant. It's not just the fact that Fortnite doesn't return Nemia to the shop. It's also ESPN. I don't like ESPN. Every sport, whatever it is, basketball, hockey, NASCAR, you name it, they want to turn it into some kind of drama TV or some kind of reality TV show where there's a bunch of drama. People who watch sports, I'm gonna be frank here. I hope you're not averse to cursing, but I don't give a shit about drama. Nobody does. No one gives a shit about that. It might have worked in the 90s when Bob Iger was in charge of ABC's broadcast of the Olympics. Maybe some people got interested in it. A lot of people, actually. But this is current year, and no one cares. And if ESPN wants to talk crap about all the other sports, nobody cares. They had their shot with baseball, and they failed. It's not an American thing. It's an ESPN thing. Do you know who owns ESPN? Disney. Do you know who is heavily invested in Fortnite these days? Disney. Remember when Fortnite made good decisions? That was before Disney. Remember when they started making bad ones? After Disney. Conspiracy? Perhaps. Am I wrong to make these connections? No. Am I reaching? Maybe. Maybe. But one cannot deny the connections, can they? Hmm. The heck is Slip and Slime? I liked my tweet on Blue Sky. I'm gonna go look. Are you, not to be ungrateful, but do you really like, did you really like my tweet and what I had to say, or are you just advertising your game? I respect the hustle, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Numbers really don't matter to me. I say that a lot these days. Not really. Okay. I think we can begin. Okay, there we go. So that's the copy wireframe. This is the closer to complete but not quite rough draft. I hope I was smart. Oh man, I was not smart enough. This hand. Why aren't they in the same file? Let's change that. Let's fix that. Oops. 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 There we go. That's better. Put that in the same folder. That way we can get this. Okay, cool. Don't know how this came to be, but it doesn't matter. Now, I understand. Nemia had some bugs. And there are some bugs to the skin. For example, her earring would appear... Well, it's not in the render, but her earring would appear like somewhere here beneath her hair. And I don't know if you know earrings, but earrings are supposed to go on ears. And then there was also this bug where her hair would disappear. Her hair and her skirt would disappear if she won a battle royale. Not only that, but something freaky was going on with her leg warmers whenever she equipped the kicks. You know, almost as if shoe cosmetics was a stupid idea. A stupid corporate idea. But, you know, we're not going to get into that. And then you know, in the past, most bugs would get ironed out quickly. Especially when they have something to do with very popular cosmetics. But because they've got a bunch of stupid shit, that stuff takes longer to iron out. And because they're working on a bunch of stupid shit nobody wants, and they don't have enough people to work on that stuff, these sorts of things take longer to fix. See what I'm getting at here? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit upset. Just a little bit upset. You might not agree with me, you might not want to listen to my rants about silly things. That's fine. You can leave. Or you can stay, see where this is going. Maybe you've already left. That's fine too. I don't know, man. mind, that's enough of that. I think things have gone pretty good for me so far. Very restful day today. No complaints. Marvel Rivals, they have they released a new pack. It was a pick a skin pack. You complete some challenges and you get a skin token. And you can pick whatever skin you want. Well, that was released when the game was released. 1.0 skins. That's not bad. Basically the Psylocke coin. But you have to complete some challenges to get that coin first. That's fine. That's fair. It's only $3. US dollars. But if you buy it, you get nacho cheese. Or Hyper Orange Venom. Hyper Orange Venom skin. That's really nice. What's up with this? Oh, right, when I was explaining how hands work. Or how to draw hands. That was fun. Last stream. I don't know, the skin thing. It's like, I don't understand, it's silly, but I feel like a little more communication from a big company goes a long way. But I understand why they don't do it. I completely understand it. Because they don't have to. And it's really as simple as that. And the reality is, I'm just going to keep playing the game. We all are. Whether Nemia comes back or not ultimately has no real impact on the world as a whole. I get it. But that's not going to make me stop being upset. And there are a lot of people that feel the same way. And then there was an interesting response that I've seen people have toward people who want certain skins back. They get angry at them. It's like, stop, you're being annoying. If you wanted it if you wanted the skin so bad, why didn't you get it the first time it was in the shop? It's like, well, that's a strange take. Why are you so annoyed by people who want what they want? It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. It's like, I missed it when she was in the shop. I had no idea that it would take so long for her to return. I had the reasonable assumption that she'd be back within the month, because that's how Epic has always done things. Most of the time. Hey Zen, hello, welcome back. I was just kind of ranting about Nemia not returning to Fortnite. And the people's strange response to other people who want Nemia back. How have you been? I hope you've been good. And yeah, I don't understand it. It's like, oh, well, you know, I thought I'd save some money and I had Nemia. I know, stupid. Returning the skin is, I should not have done that. I recognize that was a lapse in judgment on my part, because I thought maybe she'd be back in a month and I'd be able to accumulate some V-Bucks. And I wanted the next battle pass. That's not unreasonable. I only got so much to spend on these games. And so much time to play them. I didn't know she would disappear. these FOMO tactics that this fear of missing out tactics that these companies are employing. It's getting old. I don't like it. I don't think anybody does. It harbors frustration and resentment. Okay. I know, silly thing. But it's something that, you know, it genuinely it bothers me. It bothers me. That's all. I want people to know that. Oh, and then there was another thing that I've seen some Fortnite fans say. It's like when someone asks, "Where is so-and-so?" And then someone says, "It's in my locker." I was like, well, good for you. I want her in my locker too. Such a strange response. So are you flexing? Are you hoping for a little bit of the same attention that this person is getting? So what are you trying to accomplish? They're in my locker. Good for you. Good for you. I guess. I know, silly thing, but you know, bothers me. Bothers me. And then Fortnite has made it clear that they don't have a feedback section at all. They tell you basically to go screw yourself. Basically. To go fuck yourself. If you have like feedback or complaints, they tell you, oh, you should go to social media and have a conversation about it. So then you go onto Twitter and say, hey, what's up with such and such? And there's a good chance they ignore you. And then they're probably hoping that the mob basically silences you. Like, why else would they get rid of their feedback section and just tell you to go to social media and talk about the issue that you're having? It's exhausting. It's ridiculous. It should be better than this. And I bet you that all of the moderators, the devs, well, not the moderators, the developers, they're all tied up in developing this silly thing, this Disney thing, because they announced that there would be like a virtual park, a virtual version of the Disneyland and Disney World parks in Fortnite. So instead of improving the guest experience and creating attractions and theme parks that people actually want to go, they want to put it in Fortnite because they still believe that people only consume things because of brands. So they think if kids see their shitty parks in Fortnite, they're gonna want to go to the real thing. I can assure you that is not how that works. They spent years developing this silly thing. It might flop. It might not even work day one. And it probably won't accomplish what they hope it'll accomplish. And then they'll spend so much money and resources undoing it. Ugh. But I've got no proof. This is all speculation. I just really want the skin back, dude. I mean, look at her. She's adorable. I love this thing. I love the skin. I love the skin. Head pats. Watch where you put your hand, though. Those horns look very pointy. And her fangs, too. I can't draw hands to save my life. I hope you're all enjoying yourself. Anybody who's decided to tune in. Hope you're enjoying yourself listening to me rant. Just a little bit. Mess around with the hair a little. Alright, let's just go back to focusing on painting now. We'll do this. And that. Oof. Okay, maybe we can finally move on to the clips. Now that I've made a copy. Alright. New folder, new layers. Put this down. Alright, let's get a. Oops. Stop. Alrighty. Let's really bring out those. Use black on this one. For this one. I'm just gonna make these huge. It's part of the sketch. I feel like a larger scrunchie would really stand out a little bit more than what I have originally. Some hint of it here. That'll do for now. Have some wrinkly one back over here. Or a wrinkly scrunchie over here. Provide some asymmetry. Just very prevalent in her entire design. That'll do for now. Let's go on to the shirt. I think for the shirt, it's a standard schoolgirl shirt. She's in college, and she's definitely mostly wearing the uniform for fashion. Ugh. Excuse me. No, not purple. Black. At least for now. Some idea that it's going to the back here. She has the, as you can see over here, she has a top couple of buttons unbuttoned. Oh, and I think the worst thing you can do for a game that's as large as Fortnite is be complacent. Just like accept the way it is. And then feel as though if you argue or complain, somehow you're being ungrateful. You should always demand more from companies. Always. Especially Epic. Always. Because they don't care about you. They care about their perception. I feel like it is within your right as the player to just want what you want. As long as it's reasonable, of course. It's like, oh, I want infinite health. So that's not reasonable. They can't do that. Fairness and all that. But I mean, like, if you're saying things like, please, please, please bring back this cosmetic back. There's no reason for it to be gone. It's not exclusive. It's not on the battle pass. It's a shop item. Please bring it back. And if a lot of people are saying it, you know, you're not alone. I know there's a lot of people saying they want Nemia back. I'm not alone. I think it just the shirt just goes above here, above her arm, here. That tucks in here. There. I don't mean to give in to cynicism. I really don't. I know that Epic listens to the fans. Like back when they had an issue with the experience being, during the vibing session a couple years ago, it just required too much experience to get to level up any amount. And there were a lot of people that complained about it on Twitter. And then Epic fixed it almost immediately. They said, yeah, you're right, we messed up. And then they lowered the experience requirements for everything. All the levels, XP requirements went down, and then overall quest experience went up. Just overall. And it was nice. It was very nice. It was refreshing. I don't know if they do that same thing now. But I know at least then they did. I'm not gonna do the boob tent thing, because I personally like it when the shirt does this. And it kind of, it doesn't form to the breast. It does this instead. Like it just kind of does this. Doesn't form to her. But it definitely fits perfectly. Oh, this arm looks silly. How do I let this pass? Yeah, it should be like this. Something like this. Ooh, I really screwed up, didn't I? Ooh. So then I gotta bring back this down here. believe I let that slide. There we go. That's better. Right? Is this? I guess that can be considered better than it was. At least in my eyes. Oh. It's the same layer. So I gotta be careful. Something like that. Slide that down. And the cuff here. I'll add the folds later. One step at a time. Skirt. Ooh, yeah. She has a cut here. An open cut here. Where she puts her dagger. Don't know what the dagger is for. Implications unpleasant. It's not really truly pleated either. We'll do purple. Actually, you know what? Bernice's skirt kind of does what I want it to do. So let's do that. Although Bernice's skirt is like a pleated leather skirt. Leather behaves differently from cloth. But that doesn't have to mean Nemia's does too. You get what I'm saying? You're picking up what I'm putting down. It's like a short skirt. Not too short. Long enough to cover everything, short enough to keep it interesting. Like a good essay. That's what I say. That'll do for now. I haven't decided what we're gonna do with the accessories yet. There's an opening here. We'll imply that the other side is over here. Less is more and all that. She also has like a nice sweater around her hip. We'll use blue, but not too dark a blue. Let's use a brighter blue as the base. And like a bluish, dark blue teal. Yeah? Yeah. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Had a long day today. Oh, excuse me. I wonder if no, that's not gonna happen. It'd never happen. I don't think any Epic employee would waste their time watching someone like me. They would come in, curious, see my subscriber count, and say, ugh, guy's too slow, too small. And then poof, gone. They'd be gone. They wouldn't listen to me. Just a little guy. But it would be a lot cooler if they did. Because I'm not the only one with the opinions that I have. Guaranteed. Lots of people think like me. Especially about Nemia. This is a fantastic skin. I don't know why they don't want it coming back up more often. Well, there are just too many people that associate brands with their, like, whenever they see somebody criticize their favorite thing, they take it personally. And I always thought that was strange. That's a strange relationship with the things that you like. People don't like it when you ask for things that aren't in the shop. That's a strange reaction. I've seen people like pick fights with other Nemia wanters. It's like, how dare you? It's like, oh, as if to ask, how dare you not want what is in the shop now? Because what I believe, what is in the shop is nice, is good. You shouldn't want what is not in the shop, because this shop is perfect. I love Fortnite. If you criticize Fortnite, you are criticizing me. That's not good. Honestly, that won't go away. That's not going to go away. Even if they bring back Nemia, it won't go away. You'll still have that problem. It's not really... That problem is just a general problem. I don't think anything Epic can do will fix that. Ever. Ever. I don't even know if they should. I just want the skin back, man. I really do. It's such a nice skin. I really hate that I returned it. I'm such a dummy. I'm a dummy. Shouldn't return things that are nice. When you've grasped exactly what you want, you shouldn't let go for potential future happiness. Because that potential future happiness might not ever come. But how was I supposed to know this battle pass was gonna suck? How was anyone? The only good thing about this battle pass is Sub-Zero. That's it. There's just too many collabs. You know that LEGO wants to make less Star Wars LEGO sets. LEGO and Marvel LEGO sets. Because they've been underperforming in sales. Disney just hasn't produced anything interesting that people want to buy. You know, maybe Bob was wrong about people's relationship with their favorite things. Maybe it's got nothing to do with their brands. Maybe it has everything to do with what the brand stands for and why people like the brand. It's not like shoes where people will just buy it because it's got a logo on it. It's like, it's fashion. Products that you consume to escape reality, it's not the same as fashion. I don't buy a Hot Pocket because it says Hot Pocket. I buy it because it's delicious. And if it stopped being delicious, I'd stop buying Hot Pockets. Did you know they got rid of the crisping sleeve? Ridiculous. Now my Hot Pockets are soggy. Not everybody has an air fryer. All right? Okay, I do, but you know, not everybody does. Okay? I shouldn't need one to crisp my Hot Pocket. Alright, how do I do the harness? How about we do this? Kind of talking to myself, kind of talking to chat. Mostly talking to myself. I know you guys are just along for the ride. I encourage you to be whatever you feel like you want to be in this. Listener, that's fine. Bring another layer. Purple. We'll just use a dark fuchsia color for the tie. Maybe we can finish the rough draft tonight. And then we can start actually doing the line art sometime in the future. That's innocent. Alright, so the song I was playing earlier was, well, it was first made famous, to my knowledge, by Amelia Watson, who used it when she premiered her very first 3D model, when she was playing Half-Life Alyx. It was a chibi model, or small Ame model, but, you know, it set a fire. A good roaring flame. But then it was also used by Mume. I'm not really sure what she used it for. I think she used it for super chat readings, if memory does not fail. But I know she used it on several different occasions as well, at least early on. Oh, I just haven't had the time to keep up with VTubers as much as I'd like. The Hollow Live members I used to watch a lot, I just can't watch them. Because I just don't have time. It makes me really sad. Sometimes, if I'm lucky, I'll be able to catch the last bit of Iris's streams. But it's usually around this time. And, you know, I'm usually streaming. So that doesn't exactly work. Sometimes I'm able to catch Rene's streams if I get up early enough. And I don't have work. And she... oh crap. Oh man. Her stream from the night before runs long. I watched a lot of Rene back when she debuted. And a couple years after that, too. But lately, I just haven't been able to. It's not a difference in quality or anything like that. I just don't have time. It's really nothing anybody can really do. But I do thoroughly enjoy her. I like her sense of humor. The way she laughs. Shit. I hate this stupid thing sometimes. Maybe I should get a new pen. Or a new tablet. Ah! Ah! It's a Monday. Oh no! What's this? Oh, forgot that's a thing. I accidentally clicked on the vanish button. Nemia has a very round face. It's hard to tell here, but... nah, I like the way she looks here. I like her. I want her to come back. I feel that is not too unreasonable. Oh, she has like all kinds of stuff on her wrists. I'm really. Oh my goodness. It is a 1:14 in the morning for me. Let me go check something real quick. Let me go check something. Oh. Fortnite's down. Fortnite's dead. Huh. Interesting. None of my business, though. They added the pit, the living forest, and the dead pool in Fortnite. Alright, back to work, I guess. Is her hand too small? I feel like her hand's too small. I mean, in general, everywhere you go, the hands are small. Make them a little bit larger. Just a little. That's better. At least for a sketch. Oh, I don't have anything on her shoes. I should have prepared that. Oh well. Let's work on what we can work on tonight. And then we'll worry about her shoes later. Let's bring it back to the skirt. Let's... And then... Let's see this. This will be her spats? Bicycle shorts? Whatever they are. I noticed Fortnite has an obsession with these. I guess you can't really... Well, it's a T-rated game. You can show a little bit of... You know, cheek. See what I did there? It's perfectly fine. I guess it's because it's marketed toward kids, but you know... I don't think a T-rated game should be marketed to kids. Or little kids, anyway. I think they should have some kind of... No, you gotta be careful. You don't want to expose the wrong things to kids early on. You know, we know that they're seeing it, but you don't want to be responsible for that. It's just wrong, morally wrong. You know, basically showing extremely sexy things to kids young, but then also it's just wrong. Just wrong. I don't feel like I feel like I don't need to explain that. I get that adults play this game. I know I do. And we do have Mrs. Incredible and Chun-Li in the game. What I'm saying is, we should have panty shots in the game. Especially if we have skins based on Japanese designs. I feel like that is a classic anime trope. And it should, but it only should be done on characters that are clearly adults. High schoolers doing that, now that's problematic. But I mean, like, Nemia is supposed to be in college. Even says in her description that she's the most charismatic student at Asmodeus University. I really wish there was another game like Fortnite that existed at the same time as Fortnite. Something just as popular, if not just a little tiny bit more popular. Just to keep Epic honest, on their toes. Oh, that's a strap. Oh, I misread it. No, that could be the strap. No, because the spat goes down. Alright, let's connect them and get rid of the gap. That's kind of go down like that, doesn't it? It does, it does. Fine. I believe it's magic. Excuse me. Very sorry. Oh, there's every bit of... I'm fighting every bit of myself that just wants to jump into bed. But I really, really don't want to go to bed. I feel like if there was a way that I didn't... If there was a way that I could just avoid going to bed altogether without any kind of negative consequences, I'd do it in a heartbeat. That's the catch, isn't it? No negative consequences. Leg warmers. Pretty essential part of her skin. I really did have the thought that maybe one day, like tomorrow, Epic will have an announcement of why Nemia is not in the shop, and then they'll explain that they will try to explain these sorts of things better in the future. About being open about why certain skins haven't been returning when they normally would. Because usually in the past, whenever there were shop skins, shop skins that came out during a season, like toward the end of the season, they would all come back. Always. It's always been that way. But they didn't do that. And I really don't know why. They didn't do that with Nemia or anyone else, or any of the other skins. They just kind of moved on from the Japanese theme entirely. That was really disappointing. I was very disappointed in Fortnite for just abandoning the Japanese theme so quickly. 'Cause I really enjoyed it. I really did. Oh, this looks like crap. Oh man, that looks like crap. No, I think it's fine. Just gotta get creative with the perspective here. I'm pushing a lot of things to just future red, aren't I? It's like, future red will figure this out. I'm sure I'll come up with a solution later. I am about ready to call it, though. Oh, excuse me. I don't mean to yawn in the microphone. I'm really sleepy. Alcohol. Makes you very sleepy, but will rob you of deep sleep. So I'm ready for to get to sleep quickly, but to not have a very restful sleep. I knew what I was doing. I knew what I signed up for. Always drink within your limits. Alcohol is a treat and not an escape. It never will be. If you are purchasing alcohol as if it were an escape, you need to find help before it is too late. Remember, alcohol is for fun. Fun. But it is not for everyone. Finish this scrunchie. Get a basic shape down. It's a rough draft, it can look like crap. Perfection is impossible. You can get close, but you just have to understand. Sooner rather than later. I wish I understood it sooner, personally. And that perfection is almost unobtainable to us mere mortals. Missed out on a lot of things pursuing perfection. Pursuing something that cannot exist. But we'll get into that another day. I think this is gonna have to, this'll do for now. This is good, right here. Yeah, that's looking good. I know it's a shorter stream today, but oh man. All right. I need to hit the hay. I'm very tired. I hope Nemia comes back. I really do. You know, maybe we can spend some time chatting. I don't have just chatting streams. I say let's chat, but I'm mostly just gonna vent a little, mostly about what I was already talking about when the stream started, about Nemia not coming back and Fortnite not really talking about it. I just like this thing. I just like this skin. I can't really describe why. I just like this design. Everything about it just works. I love Onis. Gyaru characters I don't always like, but when they're done right, they're really, really nice. Like Marin from My Dress Up Darling. You just like it. And I feel like Nemia had that look. That I didn't originally feel all that strongly about her. Not originally, but then I saw her in game and I thought, I have to have this skin. But then I was mostly concerned about the V-Bucks because it was like toward the end of the season. And so I thought, okay, she'll be back soon. I'll get the battle pass. The next I'll save the V-Bucks for the battle pass. And then I'll get Nemia on a rerun. Should be soon. It's almost the end of the season. End of the season comes, poof. Nowhere to be found. None of the skins were anywhere to be found. And I thought, this is ridiculous. And then on average, all of the skins that came out before her came back at around 61 to 63. 61 to 62, 63 days. They returned. They had their rerun. Even if it was just for a day. It's been 68 for Nemia. She still hasn't returned, and we've got no hints as to whether or not she will anytime soon. It's ridiculous. I thought for sure the latest update for the current season would have her back. Didn't happen. And now, it's really killing my motivation to play. I don't know if it's the skin itself or how Epic is handling the whole thing. There are a lot of people that want this skin back. And it's just not even being acknowledged. I guess that's what's really upsetting me the most. The lack of communication. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just want her back. Even if she just popped in for a day, it's like, I'll take it. I'll take her. I don't even want, even if they just return the bundle, because I don't have enough for the bundle. Even if they just returned the bundle, I would pay for the V-Bucks. I'd get crew right then and there. I'd have the V-Bucks for it. I will accept the shitty battle pass just so I can have crew and get those 1,000 V-Bucks, and I'll have the bundle. I just want Nemia. That's it. That's all I want. And I'll play the game again. Until then, I'm on an extended break. And that is that. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna have to call it here. Thanks for once again, thank you for tuning in to my channel. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, please don't come back. No, seriously, don't come back. There's a big red X on whatever device you're using, or maybe it's a red dot. If you're a Mac user, if I'm not mistaken, you can just click on that instead. Just go poof. millions of other content creators you can bother with your presence. I don't have to be one of them. And if you liked, you want to see more, you can check out the rest of the channel. There are lots of VODs and some videos that you can check out that I made. Everything here is made by me, Red Deere, including the videos. I'm sure you'll notice as soon as you start watching them. I do my best, I swear. I really do. I really, really do. Just a one-man show here. Well, mostly. I have help. We always need help. And I get help. And yeah, alright. I'll see you guys Monday, which is the next stream. We will be playing Enna, Dream Barbecue. This is a game I have been waiting for a long time. A long time. It just so happened to be free on Steam. That's the best price. I bet you it's going to be sold. It seems like it's going to be sold in separate installments. If you don't know what Enna is, you can look up ENA. Just to get a feel of what exactly Enna is. She was very popular on the internet for a time. Very popular videos. And then her creator decided to make a game. And the game was took a while, and then it was delayed. And then it finally came out. I have it. It's mine. We're going to play it on Monday. I'll see you guys then. Alright, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in again. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Oh, I don't want to... I never want to end the stream, but I have to. I'm going to go to bed. Alright, bye-bye.